My name is Khalid and I am 15 years old. My parents and I are from Qatar. I have four sisters and one brother, and I am the second youngest. I lived in Qatar my whole life and have studied at Qatar Academy all my life. I would like to study at one of the colleges here in Qatar Foundation in the near future. I am a Muslim. I am a positive, enthusiastic, and a social person. Therefore, I have made a lot of friends. I am a video gamer and I love it. I love listening to music because it can take me to a whole other world. During my life, I experienced events that have shaped my cultural identity. Many things can shape our cultural identity by attending international schools. One of them are learning new cultures. I get to know people from different countries and how they live their life differently than ours. I think that attending an international school has caused me to interact with other cultures and their events. For example, I respect them and interact with some of my friends who celebrate Halloween, Christmas, and New Year's by telling them Merry Christmas or Happy New Year to get them in good spirits, and they respect ours too. I like learning about different cultures and their celebrations because I find it very interesting to know how they live. I think that with the interactions between other cultures, it have changed me into a better and open-minded person. From learning their culture, I now respect their beliefs and religion. I hope that they respect ours. Overall, I do agree that attending international schools have shaped my cultural identity. Another thing that could shape our cultural identity is by living in another country. I think that if I'm living in another country over the years, it will shape my culture and experiences and probably attitudes. I think that a lot of Western people who live in Qatar do get shaped over the years from our culture, just like us when we travel to their country. For example, the food and other things. I didn't live in a Western country, but if I did, I would be really interested to learn about their culture and use it in my daily life. This is another way of learning different cultures and experiences. By living for years, it will cause you to interact with the culture. This event is a good approach to learning from different cultures from both sides. People can exchange information and culture interactions. I think that this is a nice idea. Traveling to another country could shape our culture too. Traveling to another country for a short period of time could get myself interested in their culture and activities. I think that it will get me interested and I would want to learn more, and I would probably end up researching about their culture if I find this interesting. I think that by traveling to another country for a short period or long period, I will need to interact with their culture somehow. For example, when I traveled to Italy in the summer with my family, we were interested in their culture and we ate their food and learned a couple of Italian words. We even taught a waiter an Arabic word, which was welcome. Even the tourists can show the citizens of the country their culture and give them information about it. Therefore, both of them gain cultural interest and probably use it in their daily life. I remember when I traveled to Austria, we taught one of the ride owner in the theme park an Arabic sentence because there were a lot of Arabs there. You don't need to travel to learn about other cultures. A variety of media such as television and music can influence other cultures by showing or talking about the culture and giving examples about it. This is a good idea because I don't need to visit the country but still learn and gain knowledge about the culture. This causes me to interact with other cultures because we can use it in our daily lives. Before going to Kenya with my father and brother for a safari trip, I saw some videos about Kenya on YouTube, which got me interested in their culture and fierce animals. It could change my cultural identity because we can use a method, for example, from their culture into our daily lives. For example, I could learn a new recipe from Japan and try it myself and cook it daily. This is a good idea because you don't have to travel all the way to a country and the other side of the globe with high expenses to learn something. Countries can influence other countries' cultures in different ways. Western influence has actually helped change Qatar's culture in a lot of ways. First, it has helped change Qatar's traditional food by adding spices to it. It even brought a variety of food from all over the world in restaurants here. Second, it helped change technology in communicating and transporting, bringing us world-class laptops, televisions, cars, and much, much more. I think that it's good because they are helping us enhance our culture. I agree that we should create a bigger culture, although we should stick with our tradition. In conclusion, these events have shaped my cultural identity in a lot of ways from food, transportation, music, and other daily things. These changes have made my life easier and more entertaining. I do agree that these are positive changes because they are making our lives effortless with pleasure. For example, high tech cars with entertainment systems such as DVD players and much more. Everything shapes our cultural identity.